Just wanted to mention these are indeed the new switches. Codes are right and everything. I got the gray and it's lovely. Would recommend buying a screen protector and hard case like mine for storage. Been wanting a Switch for a while, so I finally got one. Everything came as described and in great condition. I've been playing it for about a week and I love it. Click link in description for purchase and more reviews. You can play with friends and even online. There's lots of great games like Super Smash, my favorite. Easily one of the best purchases I've made this month. Came in better condition than anticipated in the description. No original packaging, but that didn't matter to me as all the parts were there. Was delivered with care. This is almost perfect condition, better than expected, and works perfectly. Not to mention it wasn't price gouged, which is a plus. The only flaw mentioned was where it laid on a conveyor belt. You can see tiny black scuffs. Again, that didn't matter at all. It's perfect. Thank you. Nintendo Switch is just what I thought it would be. Straight entertainment out of the box. System was easy to set up, and I was able to be playing within 15 minutes. Directions were easy to follow and controls are similar to previous Nintendo systems. I love that you can play on the go as well as at home on the TV. I am so happy I pulled the trigger and treated myself to this little beauty. I deserve it. I love the way it looks. I love how quickly it arrived. I love how well it was packaged. This unit arrived in perfect condition. This is my first experience with the Switch, so I don't know enough about it yet in order to make a valid review. However, first impressions, I am happy I got it. The delivery was faster than the expected date. Furthermore, it got well protected with the completed package. Clean and perfect. Also, the Switch itself is easy to use and control. Click link in description for purchase and more reviews. I really love how you can easily understand to control when you play the game, even you're not pro with video game or a beginner. I got this for my son who is 6. He loves playing it and so do I. The system is amazing in so many ways of using it. Very easy and quick to set up. Easy and quick to switch from TV playing to the Switch console without losing your points in the game. Work great with the internet. The battery life is better than the old version. We really enjoy it. Great battery life, lasts a lot longer than the first gen. I've spent a lot of time happily binge gaming since it arrived. It was a great buy. I got the exactly what it shows. I was so happy to know it came with all the add-on for the controllers. I have used it to play Mario Kart and Skyrim. It runs great when docked in multiplayer. It turned on right away. Touch screen, Joy-Cons, sound, vibration, and everything is working perfectly. Definitely happy with this buy. I've been wanting a Switch for a long time, and finally managed to get my hands on one close to MSRP, at $307, during the pandemic. I only have one game on it so far, but to say I am pleased and impressed so far is a bit of an understatement. It's nice to be able to play on my TV in the living room, and when someone else wants to play their own game or watch Netflix, I can just take the Switch out of the dock and play in handheld mode, but stay in the same room and socialize. I like being able to bring the game into my room and not be forced to play it in the living room if I don't want to deal with all the noise. It's pleasant to hold, with just a bit of weight to it to feel sturdy. Click link in description for purchase and more reviews. The Joy-Cons are nice to the touch, although the sticks are a little too smooth for my liking, so I put some grips on. I haven't experienced any drift yet, but it's only been a few days. They're very satisfying to hold, and even more satisfying to click into place on either the tablet or the included Joy-Con grip. I haven't tried the straps yet. The screen is lovely, and the speakers are front-facing, so it seems louder than other handhelds. It is a little frustrating to adjust the volume while I have it on the kickstand. The kickstand is a pain to pull out, and isn't sturdy in the slightest. Overall, I am very, very happy with it. I can't wait to get more games on it and play with friends. My son received this as a gift. He says it works great, the only thing that takes some time is when you have to download games. Easy to hold and great picture quality. Also nice to be able to play on the TV as well. Overpriced? Yes. For a hardcore fan? Worth it. Very pretty, but otherwise the same as any other Switch. Now it's just a waiting game for when ACNH actually comes out. I really wanted to be able to play video games while I was at work. I am a doctor and some nights just are slow since I work overnight. This was the easiest route for me to have the ability to game. Only issue I would say is the fact you need a capture card if you want to share with your friends via Discord. Other than that, it's easy to set up with TV. Just use with Joy-Cons. Accessories are expensive and so are games, so I suggest figuring out exactly what you want and looking for sales etc. Also Google how to make sure you are getting the new model since they are selling the old model with the same name. There's a few things you can do to ensure you are getting the newest. Arrived to my house so fast. Ordered 4/30ths and arrived 5/6. It was pre-order as these have been sold out for a while. Perfect to occupy myself with. Came in perfect condition, no flaws whatsoever, exactly as described. This is the most beautiful Nintendo Switch console I ever have, and probably ever will, seen. It's so smooth and relaxing to just look at. Worth the money as long as it's not bought from a scalper. Click link in description for purchase and more reviews. I did in fact get the new one. It was unopened and unused when I received it. Have had no trouble out of it so far. I love this system. I've been wanting to get it for a long time. I'm enjoying it and the games I have in advance. The skins I have make it look awesome. Definitely love how bright the colors are on this Switch, more of a neon pastel shade. The Switch is the V2, which has extended battery life and a more efficient CPU. Comparing this Switch to the V1, the IPS panel has a warmer tint whereas the V1 is much brighter. Though color values do vary across Switches. The Joy-Cons themselves are more of a matte finish on the coating rather than the glossy feel on previous Joy-Cons. The colors match well with the dock and will definitely stand out by your TV. The dock itself is a bit wider compared to the V1, allowing more wiggle room to prevent the Switch from being scratched, though I do recommend purchasing a glass screen protector. The pattern on the back of the Switch definitely gives it an Animal Crossing feel to showcasing. They did a really good job in making the pattern stand out compared to previous special edition Switches. Overall, pretty happy with having a new Switch that stands out and has a longer battery life. Will definitely be a well-used Switch in the coming months. I'm loving the design and everything else about this Switch. This is my first time getting a Switch, so I can't wait to experience a Switch while I play Animal Crossing on Friday with it. I was lucky enough to grab one off Amazon on release day before they sold out. If you can somehow get one without paying more than actual retail price, then go for this Switch and enjoy this beauty as I have. What more can I say? Love this thing. Dock or portable, you can enjoy this thing just about everywhere you go, in just about every situation that comes about. Love the Switch. This Switch is so cute and I honestly can't wait to play Animal Crossing on this. The design on this Switch is so beautiful, like Nintendo did a good job on the color scheme and everything. Hopefully this Switch keeps restocking so that everyone can get the chance to have their hands on this beauty for the original price, and for those scalpers to stop raising the prices on the Switch. BTW for those scalpers reading this, y'all are truly disgusting and selfish for not letting people who actually want the handheld system get their hands on it. Pictures don't do it justice. She is gorgeous. The seller shipped so fast and I'm more than pleased, even though I have to pay more for the system. Click link in description for purchase and more reviews.